Hi YouTubers, it's been a while since I've been on, and do apologize for not producing any videos, but thought I'd get back into it with this, which is a solid state Tesla coil, and that's one of my main interests, is building these things. And so this one has a 10-inch secondary coil with 36 gauge wire, and it uses a pancake of 1/4 inch copper piping for the primary, and the driver circuitry, or the control circuitry rather, is in this metal box, project box, which is grounded, and the negative rail is also grounded, and the strike ring is grounded, and the inverter circuit uses IGBT 65 and 60s, and you can just barely see it in there. Let me just show it to you. Right in there, back there, is the inverter circuitry, and here's my capacitor bank. I decided to do away with transformers and use these 12-volt switching power supplies that you can get for $2 or $3 a piece off of eBay. One of these is used to power this fan, 12-volt fan, and the other one powers the electronics for the control circuitry. And the blue thing back there is a capacitor, an electrolytic capacitor. No voltage doubler, so this is running off of 120 volts AC, which gets rectified. There's the rectifier right there, and they get stored in the capacitor. And the primary is driven, the primary tank is driven at its resonant frequency with a current transformer right there, which picks up the current. These two things here are current transformers. Picks up the current and feeds it back into the control circuitry. And then the primary and the top load, which is a homemade top load, have been tuned to be resonating like above the resonant frequency, maybe about 10% above the resonant frequency of the primary tank. So when you just power this thing on, you get small sparks at the end of that breakout point. That's just some 12 gauge copper wire, which I attached as so. You get some small sparks, and as you up the voltage towards 120 volts, you get spark growth, and you get an apparent drop in resonant frequency, because the spark kind of acts like wire and has capacitance and drops down the resonant frequency further, so it falls to the same resonant frequency as the primary tank. And then at that point, the setup is double resonant. So that's it. So now, without further ado, let's run this thing. And before I go any further, let me just tell you about this. This is my current limiter. This is the OCD. The 12-volt input into the electronics box has a ferrite bead on it to filter off any RF noise using an optical interrupter. I'm going about 45 volts. Okay, now I'm going to run it at 130 volts or 120 volts.